Naperville North Golf has a strong tradition. The girls qualified for the state tourney as a team 19 times in a 20-year stretch in the 80s and 90s, but they haven't been back as a squad in 12 seasons. The Husky boys have won state trophies 2 of the past 3 years, but Ray Knoll is now at the University of Iowa, and a majority of the recent shot makers have moved on. NSW's Zach Groth tells us about both teams and the approach they're taking to 2013.
A few weeks of competition are already in the books, and season goals are starting to come into focus for the Naperville North golf teams. The girls team brought home a DuPage Valley Conference title in 2012, and expectations are even higher this year.
I knew coming into the season we were going to be a strong team. We only lost 2 seniors from last year's top 6, so we had 4 girls returning this season.
The girls have gotten off to a red-hot start, winning their first 3 tournaments.
We've been playing great this season. We have had set a couple records for lowest 18-hole rounds. We keep dropping our scores.
Seniors are leading the way for the Huskies, including the duo of Taylor Aronson and Caroline Pearson. Aronson says this team's true strength lies in its depth.
If one player isn't playing their best, we have 5 other girls who can shoot low and help out the team.
Considering the team's talent and early victories, it's no surprise that they've already discussed their goal of making the state tournament.
We're capable of doing it, and if we play well enough, we could, I think, place at state.
When Taylor and I were freshmen, we were so new to the whole team, and we didn't even know if we'd make it, and the whole team has come so far since then. And just to be able to make it to state would show how far we've come since then.
The Naperville North girls' last trip to state was in 2000.
The Huskies boys team was the state runner-up last season, but senior Michael Doherty is the only returning member of the starting lineup.
We lost a lot of our key players from last year, obviously one of them being, Raymond Knoll, who was All-State a couple times and at the University of Iowa right now. But the kids who are in the program now, they've been a part of the program last couple of years, and they know the expectations.
With the departure of the 2-time top 5 state finalist Knoll, Doherty will head this year's group as team captain.
With the experience that I have, I think that a lot of the players on the team have been looking up to me, and I think the expectations of my play are very high.
The Huskies' new look core has competed well so far. They fell just short of winning the McGonigal-Naperville City Championship, losing to Bennett by 1 stroke. Early results like this lead Coach Hantek to believe his team is capable of making some headlines in postseason play.
Our goals are always to win conference, to make it out of regional, and to make it to sectional, to make it to state. That's always going to be our goal.
The team's success in past years serves as another motivator for the 2013 group.
We all want it really bad because we know how good it feels to win. We've seen it in the past with our past 4-year teams have been really successful.
Hantek expects his lineup to fluctuate throughout the season. Like the Huskies girls team, the boys believe their current group has a large pool of talent.
Healthy competition is always good, and every coach will say who coaches golf, you want to have a deep squad because if a guy is off that day, you hopefully can rely on some depth.
The coach is pleased with his team so far, but he admits the start of a season isn't as important in the long run.
As every coach will say, it's how you finish. You want to peak at the right time. So as long as the kids work hard and have a good attitude, we should accomplish our goals.
Reporting from the Bolingbrook Golf Club, Zach Groth, Naperville Sports Weekly.